a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show. But Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong, when the score was just 2-2.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball. My name's BW, and Ced Mullins is at the plate in the bottom of the first. There's no score. He just took strike 2. It's a 1-2 count on Mullins. Welcome in, folks. I am late, and you missed the top of the first inning, but guess what? Cleveland didn't score. And Ced lines one just fouled down the right field line. Still a ball and 2 strikes, and I have got to get myself situated. Hello, Charm City chat. I'm back. So is the hat. We're looking to win a series for the first time this year. And it's Tomoyuki Sugaon, right? What happened in that first inning? Somebody tell me. Mullins swings and misses and strikes out for the first out in the bottom of the first inning. Oh, boy. Let me just catch up with everything, and then I'll talk about how I almost missed this game. So it looks like Sugaon had a 1-2-3 inning. Stephen Kwan, Jose Ramirez, and Carlos Santana all retired. One via strikeout. That sounds good. Here is Gunnar Henderson at the plate.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
And folks, this is a good sign. He took a first pitch for ball 1. Next pitch is high for ball 2. Hey, Gunnar, look at you. Now you got a hitter's count. Now you've seen what he's got. Might be advantageous for you. 2-0 pitch is lined into left center field, and well, that ball is going to go back. That ball is gone! Bye, birdie! You didn't think BW was going to miss this shot. I told you, Gunnar, take some pitches. His first home run of the season, and the Orioles take the lead 1-0. Ha-ha! Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
God damn. You tell me I'm not tethered to this team. Tell me. Tell me I am not somehow by magic space dust tethered to this team. Ground ball by Rutschman at first. Up with it is Santana. He'll take it to the bag himself. 2 away. Holy cow, folks. Splash it up. That ball would be about 30 feet short from the left field wall last season. That was a low liner just over the wall. Ryan O'Hearn takes a first pitch strike.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
So is that the idea? I need to show up late for every game now? I swear. Just give me a decent night's sleep, and maybe I can just wake up on my own power. There's a swing and a miss by O'Hearn. He regretted swinging before he was done doing it. You could tell. That pitch was low and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he takes a called strike 3 knee high on the inside corner. The inning is over. But Gunnar go boom. Pow pow. A pew 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 pew. Gunnar, you're back. He took a couple of pitches. He had a 2-0 count, and then he hit a ball that wasn't even, like he just kind of poked it to the opposite field. That's how much power he's got. Come on, Gunnar. All right, 1-0 Baltimore after 1. Let me go over the starting lineup super quick. For the Guardians, you got Stephen Kwan in left field batting first. Jose Ramirez is DHing tonight. He hit second. Carlos Santana will play first base and bat third. They all went 0 for 1 in the top of the first. So coming up in the next half inning, Gabriel Arias has been moved up to the cleanup spot. He's playing third base. Nolan Jones will bat fifth and play right field. Lane Thomas in center field hitting sixth. Daniel Schneemann is at second base. He hit seventh. Austin Hedges doing the catching, batting eighth. And Brian Rocchio, the shortstop, batting ninth. Folks, I got to tell you, this looks like the lineup with a few of their bench guys. Let's take this damn series. Let's win a couple in a row. Let's go. For us, obviously, Ced Mullins, center field, led off. Gunnar Henderson playing short, hit that homer. Adley Rutschman grounded out. He's doing the catching and hitting third. Ryan O'Hearn's playing right field tonight, and he struck out to end the first. Jordan Westberg is the cleanup hitter and going to DH and lead off the second inning. Bottom of the second. Heston Kjerstad's in left field tonight, hitting fifth. Ryan Mountcastle that's sixth. No? Wait a minute. Am I counting only 8 names? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kjerstad 6. Mountie is 7th. I'm sorry. Did I say Westberg cleanup? I messed it up. This ball is the left center field. Mullins with a nice running catch to his right in left center. Sugaon with a 1-pitch out of Gabriel Arias. Nice to see. So let me try that one more time. Ryan O'Hearn is the cleanup hitter. Okay, he struck out in the first. Westberg will bat fifth in DH. Kjerstad sixth and left. Mountie batting seventh, playing first. Holiday is at second base, hitting eighth, and Ramon Arias batting ninth. Man, we got a guy with a 400 on base percentage hitting ninth. He's playing third base. Here's Nolan Jones. He takes a fastball above the zone for ball 1. Jones was a Colorado Rocky, and a couple of seasons back, he was a bright young hitter. I think he made an all-star team. But last year, he fell off a cliff, which in Colorado, I guess, is pretty common. They got a lot of them out there. Here's a breaking ball called a strike on the outside edge. Good-looking curve from Sugaon. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I'll get to the bad news in a sec. I was hoping to enjoy what euphoria that was given to us with that home run ball. But, folks, we got bad news on Grayson Rodriguez. I only had about 20 seconds to digest it as I was feverishly setting up everything to get on the air after waking up about 2 minutes before first pitch. I haven't showered. I haven't had a glass of water. Here's a line drive to Holiday for out number 2. In fact, that's my number 1 priority. As soon as this inning's over, I'm putting my version of cakes on the griddle. It's called hot water on the pot, so I can make some coffee. Oh, your boy has not been enjoying falling asleep last couple of nights. First pitch to Thomas is inside for ball 1. Lane Thomas hitting just 147. No homers, couple of RBI. There's a sweeper from Sugaon. He doesn't throw that so much. I like to see him work that in a little bit more. 2-0 count. There's another. Oh, they call that a cutter. All right. Similar movement. Right to left. It's off the plate. The count is 3-0. And on a 3-0 pitch, here's a line drive that's falling into center, but Mullins makes a lunging catch. And the inning is over. Sugaon, 6 up, 6 down. Same way Dean Kramer started last night. Folks, we need pitching. Let's keep it going. Bottom of the second, coming up, 1-0 Baltimore. So, yeah, Grayson Rodriguez, my goodness, folks. When it rains, it pours. There's been a setback. There has been a setback, and the kind of setback that makes you wonder if Grayson's even going to pitch again this year. I tell you what. Or even what he's going to do in his career. Because, I mean, the track record Grayson Rodriguez has built for himself at this point is one where, you know, like, you just take what you can get. We can't count on this guy to ever become an ace. That's all I can say. If it happened and he somehow avoided injury for more, you know, if he can get through a full season healthy for once and actually put up ace numbers, that'd be great. But I can't expect it anymore. So let me find the it's just sad. Honestly, I mean, how much more bad luck can we have with our pitchers, man? Jeez. Let's see. I got to scroll down a bit here. Shut down with shoulder soreness. Any potential timeline for Grayson to get back into the rotation is scrambled again after he experienced another setback. The hits keep coming without appearing in games. Rodriguez was supposed to throw a bullpen session today, but the club canceled it a few days ago due to soreness in his right shoulder. Rodriguez was sent for an MRI. This is another major blow for the rotation, which also lost number 1 starter Zach Eflin to a lat strain. Eflin won't be ready when he's eligible to return on Wednesday. Manager Brandon Hyde shared the news with the media. We scratched the side a day or two ago. Here's a first pitch strike to Jordan Westberg.
West is that way.
He woke up a few days ago with a little bit of soreness in his shoulder area, so we're getting imaging this morning. The results have not come back from that yet. Asked about his level of concern, Hyde said, we've got to wait for the results to come back. Here's a ground ball foul, 0-2 by Westberg. I'm not really sure at this point. We're hoping for the best, but we felt like it was necessary to get some imaging. Yeah, well, so far, when it comes to your prognoses, like trying to put a timetable on anything or a label of serious or not, you guys have been erring on the side of underestimating the severity of an injury. We've seen it happen. Westberg lifts one into center field. He had to reach out for that one and couldn't get a whole lot behind it. That ball will be caught in center by Alec Thomas for out number 1. What is this? This sounds totally contradictory. What is Elias saying here? Kjerstad's at the plate. That first pitch is just a bit outside. During Tuesday's dugout, is that the same dugout media session that? Yeah, that's not. Why are you including that in this? Yeah, I want to know what the MRI is saying. What are the Orioles doing with the way they're reporting? What are they doing? Can we be a little more transparent than this? I mean, even Rock Kabatko is sort of questioning himself with his own retweet. He tweeted 3 hours ago, Grayson Rodriguez scratched from today's side session. Oh, never mind. Okay, I get it. So that was all happening in real time. All right, 3-1 pitch to Kjerstad is low and away for ball 4.
I'm walking here.
All right. By the way, Heston Kjerstad last night, listen to this. He only had one hit. First 3 times up, he made outs, but all 4 times he put the ball in play, exit velocity over 100 miles an hour. We're talking 104, 105, 106. So Kjerstad, done by some bad luck, but he is hitting the ball hard right now. Ryan Mountcastle takes a breaking ball for a called strike. Did they say that's a cutter? That ball broke like 12-6. How the hell is that a cutter? 0-1 pitch is a Baltimore chop to short. And the play is made over there. A wind up and seed toss across to first by Brian Rocchio to get Mountie. Moving up to second base with 2 down is Kjerstad, and that'll bring up Jackson Holiday. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We got this stuff going on. Hello, a ball game. Holiday, last night, grand slam, the second in his young career. And Rob, are you here? Rob around? I think Rob was saying that Holiday's the youngest player ever to get to 2 grand slams. Is that youngest in age or like number of at-bats or what the hell was somebody telling me? I don't even know if it was Rob. This is all just, I don't know. We got a runner at second and 2 down, folks. A 1-1 count on Jackson Holiday. We got a 1-0 lead. A base hit would make it 2-0. Pitch. That one's fouled off to the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did Rob run down to the store? One and 2 the count on Holiday. Pitch outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two down, runner at second. Bibee, who I haven't even said his name yet tonight. Ugh, terrible job. Next pitch. First pitch. Change up fouled away. Still 2 and 2. Come on. Come on. God, I need coffee. Come on, Jackson. 2 and 2. Pitch. And it's upstairs. Full count. What? You called that strike 3? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind, Blue? Hide. I don't care if that's the first bad call of the night. That call ended an inning with a runner in scoring position. And it was egregiously high. Holy cow.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
The one pitch that I don't understand at all how an ump screws up is a high pitch. Because you see exactly where it is. It's right there. And you know the height of the batter. You should already be drawing like an imaginary line with your eyeballs of like where the top of the zone is for this guy. And the catcher catches it up here, and you're like, yeah, that's a strike. What the hell are you doing? I need coffee. Jesus Christ, man. Somebody just Put me out of my misery, man. Good Lord. I'll be right back. Don't worry, I just dropped the microphone right onto the floor. Cedric Mullins nearly brought back a home run. It's a home run by Schneemann over the right center field wall, and this ball game is tied. One pitch into the third. Well, crap on my breakfast. Mullins went over the wall to try to take it back. Could not get to it. It is a 1-1 game. Austin Hedges at the plate. And I'm still sitting here with coffee not getting warm. First pitch to Hedges is outside, ball one. 1-1 ball game. Be right back. Said almost made another magical catch. It was a nice athletic attempt. Just I don't know, a couple of inches out of reach. Hedges fouls the ball off to the left. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The top of the third, 1-1 ball game now after a solo home run from Schneemann. I don't want to give up a home run to Schneemann. Come on, man. This pitch is low. It's 2-2. Pop up and Adley taking a look, but it's into the stands. Still 2-2. Thanks, Robert. Two from Sugaon is a foul tip that looks like it got the ump. I don't wish anybody to get hurt in order to get their comeuppance. That's not how I operate. But, assuming dude's going to be okay, I'm not exactly going to say that I give much of a damn either. You'll be all right, dude. Maybe that'll wake you up and you'll call better game. Wow, I had to reach really far to find a spoon. Okay, I got it. Hey, that's a foul ball. Still 2-2 on Hedges. He's hitting 167. Backup catcher to Bo Naylor. Hedges has been around for probably about a decade at this point, I'd say. I feel like that name's been around a while. Maybe I'm way off. 2-2 pitch. I think he came up with the Tigers back in the day, didn't he? That's fouled straight back. Hey, we've got a raid from JJ. Hey, maybe I should get on screen for that. Hey, how you doing, folks? Welcome in. We've got a 1-1 ball game. We're in the top of the third. The Guardians at the plate. Base is empty and a 2-2 count on Austin Hedges. Pitch from Sugaon is hit in the left and well. That ball is going to go. Sugaon has given up back-to-back home runs to a pair of hitters not really known for their power. And the Orioles have lost their lead. And Sugaon's given up a pair of homers. My goodness. Well, welcome in, JJ Crew. As you can see with our record of 7-10, things haven't exactly been going our way. And, yeah, we got to make another come-from-behind attempt tonight. There's a curveball from Sugaon to Rocchio for strike one. Ah, that's good. That hits the spot. 0-1 pitch. That one was a little bit low and outside. 1-1. This ball's lined first. It's stopped by Mounty. A good stop. He flips it to Sugaon covering the bag, and that is the first out here. Top of the third. After giving up those back-to-back home runs. Man, oh man, oh man. Come on now. Why can't we have nice things? Hey, JJ. How you doing? You know how we do over here.
This being Baltimore and all.
Stephen Kwan's up 0 for 1. And he takes up and away on a curveball from Sugaon. Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious. 1-0 is a breaking ball called a strike, 1-1. How'd your Phillies do tonight, JJ? One pitch. That one is popped up on the right. Holiday backing into the outfield. Falls off O'Hearn and makes the catch for out number 2. Another sparse crowd here. Not sure what the weather is like, but this looks like an April crowd. Jose Ramirez, 2 down, nobody on. First pitch to him is outside. Phillies 1. Nice. Pitch. Called a strike. 1-1. That's what those giveaways are for. You know what? It's not the worst crowd, actually. All things considered. It looks a bigger crowd than the first 2 games. This ball's stroked and stopped by Gunnar. Does he have time to recover? He gets up, throws to first in time. Gunnar Henderson. Stop it, pick it up, throw him out. Nice play.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
You know, I don't mind when Gunnar gets up and sort of throws blindly like that when there's nobody on base. It's when guys are on base. That's when he gives me a heart attack when he does that. Because there's been a few times where if he just spins and just throws blindly without, kind of locking in on where he's throwing it, that ball can go sailing. Take me away to where I'm going to. Hey, folks. So we lost the lead and all. But we're down a run. Hopefully Sugaon, like Kramer last night, Kramer gave up a solo shot. Otherwise, he had a really good outing. Unfortunately, Sugaon gave up 2 of them. Yankees have a 1-0 lead in the first inning, and they got runners at the corners. Good God almighty. Well, it's like Howard Jones says, folks. What's he say? That's right.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
Come sail away.
Come sail away. Hey, guys.
I love, man, one of my favorite South Park episodes is when Cartman puts together the Christian band. What is it, like? It's like Jesus plus one or whatever the name. And they're putting the album cover together.
It's like, yeah, you stand over there and look to your left. Just look over there. Act like something's over there. All right, you stand over here.
This is perfect. Hey, Melanie Newman. What's going on, Melanie? Those eyebrows are getting archier and archier. Death by eyebrow. I don't want to get stabbed. Here is Ramon Arias.
I have a brother.
Faith plus one. That's the one. That's it. Thank you. Here is a pop-up out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike on Arias, who's hitting .324. Doesn't have a home run on the season. 6 RBI. Ms. Janet. 1-1 pitch is upstairs. 2-1. Janet, how could you be this late? That is just, You'll never see me late for a ball game. By the way, I didn't get on the air until the bottom of the first inning. Boy. 3-1 the count. My alarm didn't go off. It didn't go. I don't know what it is on my phone. Sometimes you'll open up the app just to double check that your alarm clock is set, and by looking at it, you close that app, and then it turns off the alarm. There's a called strike on 3-1. Arias took a step toward first, thought he had ball 4. So, normally, you see a little icon at the top of the phone with the little alarm or clock icon. 3-2 pitch, high. That's ball 4. Ramon, take your walk.
I'm walking here.
That's a leadoff walk for Ramon, and now said Mullins comes up. Lineup flips over.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Mullins struck out his first time up. As we all know, if we've been watching this team the first few weeks, nobody's been doing better at the plate than Mullins. And he takes a bad swing at a sweeper. They call that a cutter. There's no way. That ball started. There's no cutter that moves a foot and a half. I question the labeling of these pitches on the Masson screen here. 0-1 pitch. That's outside and maybe a bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mullins has 4 extra base hits to the opposite field this year already. He had that many all of last year. The year before, he had 1. So Sed is doing it to all fields. He takes up and away. He's seen the ball pretty damn well. He did strike out, of course, his first time tonight, but in general, I mean, we had that game the other night where he was the only guy that could see the ball. 2-1 pitch. That one's hit on the ground. Foul, 2-2, right-hand side. Bibee on 40 pitches. It's never a problem to forget the Orioles are on. All you got to do is set your notification bells on the BirdWatcher channel. and just hope that I show up. Here's a ball lifted to left. A long run for Kwan toward the line. Still about 20 feet shy of the line. He makes the catch. And that's the first out with a runner still at first base for Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar, what's your love life like these days?
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
All right. Consenting adults, it's all good. Gunnar took a couple of pitches, got a 2-0 count, and then hit a ball to the opposite field just over the wall for his first home run of the season. His last time up, he takes ball one here. It's patient Gunnar. I like patient Gunnar. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Would you look at that? What have we learned tonight, folks? What have we learned? Been talking about Gunnar needs to take pitches. And tonight, as soon as I bring it up and he gets a 2-0 count, what does he do? There's a called strike. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first, 1 out. The Guardians ahead 2-1 in the bottom of the third. And the pitch. That's lifted to left again. A long run for Kwan. It's going to be out of his reach and down for extra bases. Orioles will hit third, and he'll have to stop there. And we got second and third, 1 out, folks. Time to at least tie the ball game. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Gunnar Henderson has seen pitches tonight, and it's resulted in 2 extra base hits already. A home run and now a double, both to the opposite field. All right, you know, somebody was talking about I should be the manager. All right, I said, look, it's just ridiculous. It's delusional. But maybe I could just be like a bench coach. I don't know. Adley Rutschman. Low and in for ball 1. Because I'm telling you, man. If these guys would just listen to my advice sometimes.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
You see the results in real, like immediately. Immediate results, taking my advice. 1-0 on Adley. Pitch. Way high, and a throw down to third. Rios is out. What? No. Please tell me that did not just happen. That's the tying run at third base, caught off the bag. Wow. And he's out by plenty. Wow. Wow, that hurts. 2-0 on Rutschman. 2 down, a runner at second base. And a swing and a miss, 2-1. My God, what a terrible way to make an out. Damn. 2-1. It's over, John? Well, then your night is free. You got plenty of evening left to make it a night to remember if this is over. 3-1 the count on Adley. I don't see anybody in the park leaving yet. I guess they're not as hip to what you appear to know. This is a called strike. Full count on Adley. I mean, we need a hit. Come on. Bibee on 50 pitches. 2 down here in the third. Runner at second. And a full count on Rutschman. Payoff pitch is ball 4. Adley takes his base. All right. 2 on, 2 out. Ryan O'Hearn coming up.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
I mean, we can make the sting of that out at third base be a lot less difficult to, handle if we can score. Let's try and do something here. First pitch. That one's lifted. Center field. Going back. Thomas is on the track. That ball is gone! Bye, birdie! Ryan O'Hearn turns and burns for a 3-run Earl Weaver special. Now I feel a little bit better. The Orioles are back ahead. It's 4-2. Did you say over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until I decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no. It ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Who's with me? Let's go. Ah! All right. Oh no, oh no, is this not a home run? Oh my God, no. Oh no. Oh no, they're going to bring back people. That hit off the very back part of the wall, but then it bounced off. But then it looks like it hit the railing. No, they gotta keep that a home run. Are they reviewing this? Okay, great. It's a home run. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, Jordan Westberg takes high for ball 1. Oh, my God.
West is that way.
I need a cigarette. That was just like, wow. That was the greatest sex I've ever had. I need a cigarette. This pitch is a called strike, top of the zone. Yeah, I know. These new neighbors, yeah, that one. Oof. That might get a visit from the house lady. 1-1 pitch is laid off above the zone. Appeal, no swing. A 3-run homer that just, and I mean just, got out of here. Wow. By the chinny chin chin. This pitch is up and in. 3-1 on Westberg. Holy Toledo. I got to collect my breath. My breath. The 3-1 pitch is hit on the ground on a big bounce to short. Rocchio across in time, inning over. But the Orioles, despite the Ramon Arias blunder at third base, again, God, how badly did we need that? That definitely took that terrible moment and made it much less terrible and much more tolerable. We still need to win. And if we wind up losing by 1 run, but hey, we got a 3-run shot. Let's relax and get the W, just like Michael Mertig in the Charm City chat is talking about right now. Let's relax. Well, I mean, we got work to do, but relax while you work. That's what I always say. All right, I need to open up I need to do some stuff. I'll be right back. Baltimore. Shit! I dropped it again. I can't keep dropping this mic. I'm going to break it. Hello, check. This mic is so heavy. It's like this is not meant for podcasting. This is not meant for a desk. This is like a stage mic. And, yeah, whatever. All right. Carlos Santana with a line drive right to Mountcastle. He calls off Sugaon and takes it to the bag himself for an unassisted putout, one away on one pitch. Gabriel Arias is up next. Hey, Jew Brownie, it's official. Family Guy has now referenced everything. There's nothing left to reference. This pitch is up and in. Yeah, I got to be honest with you. Seth MacFarlane, I'm becoming less and less of a fan of over time. There's a swing and a miss on a nice sweeper by Sugaon. And the thing that really put the cherry on top is this Naked Gun remake or whatever with Liam Neeson. Have you seen the trailer for this? What are they doing? 1-1 pitch is up and in. 2 balls and a strike. So, yeah, Seth MacFarlane is going to, bring back the Naked Gun. One of the funniest movies ever made. With a performance from a guy that knows how to do that kind of comedy. This ball's hit hard and high to right field, right center. Mullins makes the catch on the edge of the track. 2 down. What was the episode about? Well, I can tell you this. If they're referencing the Orioles, it probably has nothing to do with Baltimore or the Orioles. A typical episode will make about 200 references, and most of them have nothing to do with the plot of the show. But the Bodyguard remake, that wasn't even all that good the first time around. If that movie didn't have the soundtrack, nobody would even remember it. Not that that's my kind of music, but good Lord, The Bodyguard? Here's a slow roller foul to Nolan Jones. He's got a 1-1 count. 2 down, nobody on, top of the 4th. Yeah, it's just gross. Folks, just don't support it. Don't support those kinds of movies. And Hollywood eventually get the memo. There was a jab at Orioles season ticket holders. I got to know what the joke is about on Family Guy. Here's a swing and a miss. The internet has everything. I'm sure if I Google Orioles Family Guy reference, it'll probably pop up in a clipped segment on a Reddit post somewhere or something. 1-2 the count. That pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Clip is probably on YouTube. If I were to search that clip, what do you think the best search words are for that? Family Guy, Orioles? Will that do it? 2-2 on Jones. Pitch. Breaks low on a curveball. Full count. 2 down, nobody on. 4-2 Baltimore, top of the fourth. We're looking to win our first series of the year. We're looking to win back-to-back games for the first time this season. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, backhanded by Mountcastle. He throws to Sugaon perfectly, covering the bag. Mountcastle has made this kind of play all season so far, and nary a mistake. People talk about first base being not a valuable position for defense. I mean, it's true when you compare it to some other positions, but it's always nice to have a gold glove caliber guy over there. And when Mountcastle's doing well, that's exactly what he is. He's gold glove caliber. He's got to deal with some concussion-like symptoms from time to time, dizziness spells and what have you. We've had some issues with Mountie with that before, and I think that affected him in the field at one point, last couple of seasons, a couple of times. I'm just talking here. I'm just flapping my gums. Go to the subreddit. That's how I found out about it. Oh, a subreddit for what? Family Guy or for the Orioles? I'd rather not go there. I'd rather not. I'd rather somebody just post it in my Discord. Hey, what a great time to advertise not only that, but everything else. Folks, join my Discord. Well, somebody in the Charm City chat, one of our mods, is going to drop in the link. I can tell because they're like, yeah, I could drop in a link while he's talking about it. That makes sense. And then also, hit the like button, please, if you haven't done it already. I got here late. I didn't go through the whole spiel. And we're into the bottom of the fourth now, and I'm just now bringing it up. A good YouTuber would bring it up probably about 8 or 9 times by now. I'm bringing it up for the first time. Why? Because my priority is to entertain you and give you the call of the ball game. Subscribe as well. I guess I'll talk about that in the next half inning if I remember. Kjerstad at the plate, and the first pitch hit on the ground to second. And he is retired as Schneemann makes the play 4-3. Quick out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Okay, mount up.
Double dipping on that Discord link. Send on over that Family Guy clip. I want to see it. Maybe I can play the audio of it over the broadcast here. Pitch to Mountie on the outside edge for a called strike. Oh, now I'm starting to feel scuzzy because I haven't showered. That ball is popped up high in the air. Into right field, coming in, making the catch is Nolan Jones. 2 away for Jackson Holiday. Yeah, folks, as you can see, the sub count, we're past 2,500, but things are moving a little bit slow on the sub front. We are not on any kind of a pace to hit 5,000, which, you know, I didn't think was a crazy goal to set, considering we started after 1 year with 2,400 and change. All I had to do was do what I did last year and a little bit of extra. This pitch has popped up third base along the foul line. In foul ground, Arias makes the catch and the inning is over. We go to the fifth. The Orioles lead it 4-2. That's Ryan O'Hearn, by the way, Michael, in case Blue wasn't sure. Not Ryan Mountcastle. We got a couple of Ryans. By the way, Ryan, another baseball name. It even works as a last name, I'm told. Fifth inning coming up. You know, if I have a kid, I'm going to name him Ryan Ryan. And then I'll know he's going to be a baseball player. You know? Be right back. Tanner Ryan. Is there a Tanner Ryan yet? Somebody grab that name. Rock Kubatko tweeted, Guardians challenging it, referring to O'Hearn's home run. Too late. O'Hearn already drank from the homer hose. That is the rule, folks. If we drink from the homer hose before you challenge, you lose. We're in the top of the fifth, and here's a first pitch grounded back to Gunnar Henderson. He has to throw on the run, and he does. Alec Thomas grounds out 6-3 to begin the top of the fifth. Another one pitch out for Sugaon, whose pitch count is quite healthy. 53 pitches with one out in the fifth. Oh, I thought I put myself back on screen. Sorry. Hi, how you doing? I think I need to change the lighting because of the sun. I'm starting to get pink. Don't clip that. 0-1 after a foul ball by Schneemann. This guy's got one too many consonants in his name. I mean, come on. What are we trying to do? You really need that second in on the end? I don't know. 0-1 pitch. Low. The Family Guy thing is on Discord. Okay, thank you, Chilo. Pitch. That ball's lined to left, and it's going to get down for a hit. And a big turnaround first, and Schneemann might get cut off the base. He gets back to first. Schneemann took a wide turn and now has a very dirty uniform only because he had to take a slide back into first base. So what the hell, man? We've given up a home run to this guy? Now he's got a second hit of the night. Here's Austin Hedges. He had the other home run. Sugao's handled the other 7 bats in this lineup just fine, but Schneemann and Hedges, which sounds like a terrible law office, they are now 3 for 3 so far with a pair of home runs. Swing and a miss by Hedges. 0-1. Do we cheat him and how? This pitch is popped up right field. Camping under it and making the catch is who's out there? I can't tell because that was Ryan O'Hearn. Okay. That was from the home plate camera. 2 down in the inning. Runner still at first base for Brian Rocchio, the number 9 hitter. Sugaon with a check on the runner. He's back. Who wants a game show announcer voice? Welcome to the Orioles BirdWatcher Channel. Tonight, pitches off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. I do a great impression of the old announcer from Saturday Night Live. I can just read people's names off like they're on the show. Here's a called strike, 1-1. You don't believe me? Watch. It's Saturday Night Live with Janet Hill, Michael Mertig, Bartman, Laura Lust, James Bowling, Baxter Ray, Blue Man 25. It's that easy. Oh, yeah, Wink Martindale passed away, man, but 91 is a damn good run. So, hats off to you, Wink. Hope you're playing tic-tac-toe in the sky. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. It might have been fouled at the plate. Either way, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I mean, you can't get a more game show sounding name than Wink Martindale. Dan Kosick. Musical guest. Ashley Simpson. Here's a little flare in the center field for a 2-out hit. Damn it. This inning will continue, and that gets Stephen Kwan up there with 2 men on base. This is not what I wanted. Yes, Janet, I did know that, and the only reason I did is because that was actually in the headline of his obituary on the site that I saw that he passed. I was like, what? What's this about? Early interview with Elvis? What? Casey Kasem. Folks, we've got a 4-2 lead. We're in the top of the 5th. Pitch is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Oriole fans, I want to remind you, no matter how we're doing, you got to keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. We got a 1-0 count. Outside. And by the way, we've got a dedication here from a family who had a little dog named Snuggles. Two 2-0, the count on Stephen Kwan. Like he did the voice of Shaggy, too. It's crazy. Here's a fly ball to right. O'Hearn makes the catch. This inning is over. Sugaon works his way out of trouble. A couple of men get on base. Kwan at the plate. He's retired. We have played halfway through the game, and we have a 4-2 lead. We've played halfway through the game. I don't think that's really a sentence. This game's half over? That'll work. We've played half a game? Maybe. We've played halfway through a game. That sounds ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's play-by-play with JJ. Musical guest, Corey McLam. And your host, BW. Ladies and gentlemen, BW. Hey, everybody. How you doing tonight? It's so great to be here on Saturday Night Live, folks. Oh, my goodness. Well, as you know, I got a hit show out right now. I'm on the White Lotus. Thank you. Thank you. I know. So anyway, they wrote a monologue sketch for me, and it's not really all that good, but, you know. Special guest host, The Hat. Oh, boy. Fred Manfra. Hey, speaking of Fred Manfra, Taste the difference quality makes, folks. SK Hot Dogs. Go over to my Discord and take a look at the photo I uploaded of Oriole Park 5, which is where the Baltimore, or excuse me, what is it? I might have to go look. I want to see this. Family Guy clip, but we got a action here. We got bottom of the fifth. Ramon Arias takes a look at a called strike.
I have a brother.
Ramon walked his first time up, got to third base, and then got picked off. But the Orioles still got 3 runs on that rally, thanks to a home run from Ryan O'Hearn. A swing and a miss here makes it 0-2. Take it back over here. 0-2 pitch. That one's in the dirt. What do you mean? Dave Chappelle's opening for me. Samurai announcer. Yeah! Thanks, Ronnie. 1-2 pitch to Ramon. In the dirt, 2-2. Tanner Bibee is on 66 pitches. He has been, he and Sugaon have both given up runs on home runs. A pair of home runs. Sugaon, both were solo shots, but for Bibee, one was a solo and one was a 3-run homer, and that is the difference in the ball game. As Arias fouls this one away, it's 2-2.
Well, isn't that special? I wonder who could be behind this terrible start we're off to. Could it be Satan?
Two pitch. High, ball 3. Payoff pitch. Taken. What? Whoa. That's. What? You're calling him out? Home plate umpire said he swung without an appeal? Home plate umpire said he swung without an appeal? Brandon, get up and get in his face, dude. Get in his face. That's the second time he took a bat out of our hands tonight, Blue. You got to be...
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Said Mullins is up. He's got a 1-0 count.
Folks said now you know what to do.
Pitch. Low. 2-0. Mullins is 0 for 2 so far tonight. Strikeout and a flyout. 2-0. That's a called strike. Cutter on the outside corner. Charm City chat seems to be hopping tonight. It's good to see. Folks are getting chatty in the Charm City chat. I like it. This pitch is fouled away. It's 2-2. The pitch. Upstairs. Full count. You got Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck. I think I like Gunnar hitting in the 2 spot. I've been asking for it forever. If you want to have Mullins leading off against righties and Westberg leading off against lefties and have Gunnar hit 1 spot down, Adley hit 1 spot down in the 3rd spot, I'm fine with that. And so far tonight for Gunnar, he's 2 for 2 with a couple of extra base hits hitting out of this 2 spot. That's ball 4. And Gunnar has got himself another guy on base. 1 down. Let's go.
His name's Gunner and he's dating my mom.
Pitch. Up and away for ball one. Gunner's due for a big night. Got to catch up on these MVP type stats that we expect. Mullins starts to move, but he'll stay at first, and this pitch is on the outside for a called strike. Outside edge, 1 ball, 1 strike. Check on Mullins. He's back. Now, as much as a successful base stealer Mullins is, with the way Gunner has looked at the plate tonight, I would not be running. Not with Gunner up right now. Let Gunner do Gunner things. There goes Said, and Gunner pops it up. It will be out of reach into the stands a few rows behind home plate. One and two on Gunner. 4-2 Orioles. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Folks, I hope we can celebrate together a victory tonight, a win streak tonight, a series win tonight. If we can do it, let's party. This ball is fouled off to the left. Still 1 and 2. Did I just see Yankees and Rays are tied at 1? Did that just flash by? Six balls with an exit velo over 100 miles an hour from Gunner in this. Whoa, Said got picked off. Holy cow. He was leaning the wrong way, and wow. I can't believe my eyes, man. Twice. Making outs on the bases. And this one is, it's not as bad as Ramon's. But, I mean, again, Gunner's at the plate, man. Said, this is very unsaid. 1-2 pitch inside, 2 and 2. Damn, man. I don't think I can recall the last time I saw Mullins picked off like that. 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Yeah, again, just with Gunner at the plate. Not only do I not want you stealing, I don't want you trying to take a huge lead. Like, just Gunner strikes out, and that ends the inning. But if he would have struck out with Mullins at second, it would have made a difference. I just wanted Gunner to do something first in that situation. But anyway, the inning is over. And, yeah. The Orioles have just 3 hits tonight. How are we doing this? This is the second night in a row, where we've only got a handful of hits, at least at this stage of the game. We did turn it on late in the ball game yesterday, but for the first 6-7 innings, just a handful of hits. But the hits we've gotten have been big ones. Still, that's twice now we've made an out on the bases. You got to think at least one of them might have cost us a run here. Probably the Ramon one. It is 4-2 as we go to the 6th. And, yeah. Oh, I'm going to run over to the Discord here. Nobody make any noise over here. I'm going to play you're going to hear the audio of this. Is this, oh, I don't care. Let's see. Wait a minute. That's like an image. What is this? Where am I? What happened? I don't want this. Make this go away. I'm stuck in Reddit verse. Where is it? Oh, so I have to go to Reddit. Ugh. Here we go. All right, hold on.
I can't pleasure a woman. Peter, that's me. Oh, sorry, I
Oh,
thought
here
I
we
was
go.
somewhere
Here we go.
else.
Let me
You hear
start
about Glenn Quagmire? Can't pleasure a woman. Peter, that's me. Oh, sorry, I thought I was somewhere else. Anyway, we haven't told anyone. How you doing, buddy?
Well, it was a shock at first, but I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
What? 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 Hey, Seth, eat shit. You dick. What a dick. What? What an asshole. Jose Ramirez is at the plate. It's low. 2-0 the count. Can't satisfy women. How do you draw that now? What? How do we lead all of the nation in STDs? We're doing something. Come on. I'd say with all the STDs, that's proof right there in the pudding. No pun intended. Mm. 3-1 on J-Ram, and that's a line drive caught by Arias. Oh, that ball was smoked. By the time the camera cut to the field, that ball was already in Ramon's glove. Nice stab. That was 100 miles an hour off the bat. Here is Carlos Santana. Sugaon out there, pitch number 72 of the night, is outside. Trying to get a quality start. How awesome would that be? One-zero pitch. That one's lifted to center. Going back is Mullins. He's still going back. He's still going back. He makes the catch against the wall. To straightaway center field, 400 feet. That ball stays in the yard. Exhale, folks. There's 2 down here in the 6th. A basket catch by Said. Gabriel Arias. Takes a called strike on the inside edge, off speed pitch. Yeah, that must be it. This ball's fouled away. Yeah, I gotta think. Like again, like what is the correlation there? I honestly, Seth. Like Red Sox fans know how to treat the ladies? Is that the implication as well? Okay. This pitch is swung on and missed. Sugaon strikes him out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, mark it. Quality start. Quality start. That's my favorite phrase in the 2025 season. Whenever I get to say it, it feels good. It's a quality start. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Adley, O'Hearn, Westy. We're going to clip me reacting to a clip. You know what? I got to hear this again. I got to. They did us wrong.
Pleasure a woman. Peter, that's me. Oh, sorry, I thought I was somewhere else. Anyway, we haven't told anyone. How you doing, buddy?
Well, you know, it was a shock at first, but I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
And then why does his shoulders like slump when he says that last part? Hey, you want me to prove as an Oriole fan I know how to satisfy? Visit my OnlyFans page, all right? Unbelievable. Oh, my God. All right. That is... Yeah, so Seth MacFarlane is remaking The Naked Gun. So really, kiss my ass, Seth, because, you know, you're touching what to me is an untouchable. You don't remake The Godfather. You don't remake The Graduate. You don't remake Citizen Kane. You don't remake The Naked Gun, man. You just don't. That is a flawless comedy. Flawless. You're not going to make it better. You're not. You're not going to make it better. So why are you making it? I'll tell you why. Because of the name and the idea of, hey, well, this is an intellectual property that people know, and we can just market it in a way if we get the right name. And our mathematicians have crunched the numbers, and they've found that we'll make a profit of at least $25 million if we do this. So let's greenlight this. There's how Hollywood works. Nothing to do with anything than that. Hey, look at that ad for Ocean City, Maryland. Ocean City. No curveballs, all fun. What does that mean? What's wrong with a curveball? What do you got against curveballs, Ocean City? 2-1 pitch. That is fouled back 2-2 by Adley. And by the way, I've been to Ocean City many a times. And I've had a few curveballs. This ump has got something, it's worse than John Bacon hair. It is worse than, why did these umps have this like Lego hair? Why are they trying to look like studs? It is absurd. Come on, Adley.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
We got a 2-2 count leading off the bottom of the sixth. Bibee out there, pitch number 87 is hit on the ground, right-hand side to Santana at first. He'll hit the bag before Rutschman for the first out. Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, we got Kevin Brown and Jim Palmer with no Ben McDonald tonight. Not often I've seen just Palmer and Brown. Ryan O'Hearn takes a first pitch strike.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
They replaced OJ with Busta Rhymes. And did anybody see A Million Ways to Die in the West, which also had Liam Neeson? It's like that was a like 2.5 hour comedy that had probably about 500 attempted jokes and about 3 of them landed. For me, Seth MacFarlane, stick to Family Guy, dude. That's your wheelhouse. Like, I guess Ted was okay, but then he had to go make a sequel to that. So that had diminishing returns. This pitch is low. 2-2 the count on Ryan O'Hearn. I mean, I get it, Seth. You're a talented guy. You got that sort of razzle-dazzle Broadway musical and referencing machine. I get it, man. You got a couple of really specific attributes that have made you successful in Hollywood, but man, oh man, leave my Naked Gun alone. 2-2 on Ryan O'Hearn. Busta Rhymes. Here's a ground ball through the hole on the right side, a base hit past the diving Schneeman. Ryan O'Hearn, get on base. That was 102 off the bat. Tanner Bibee is still out here with 1 out in the 6th, 93 pitches. Jordan Westberg has got to get out of this slump, man. He is 0 for 2 tonight.
West is that way.
We need a Westberg hit really bad. That's what I want right now. Come on. First pitch is called a strike at the bottom of the zone on a sinker. A right-hander, Jacob Junis, getting loose for the Guardians in their bullpen. As Bibee's in the 90s on the pitch count. There's a terrible swing up and in on Westberg. Had he made contact with that pitch, probably would have broken his bat. 0-2 the count. Pitch. That's hit on the ground. Shortstop backing up, and a throw to second for 1 over to first, not in time. It'll be a fielder's choice. Lead runner is forced out at second base. Westberg takes over now at first. Excuse me. Oh, you know what I need to change is the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen that has the next game, which is not this. It's going to be against the Reds. The Reds are coming into town tomorrow night, folks. Austin Hayes coming back to town. What is it? What's the matchup here? Abbott, Povich versus Abbott at 7 p.m. Okay. Heston Kjerstad. After ball 1, he takes a break. How is that a cutter? It moves 12-6. That's not a cutter. Am I insane? Whatever. It's a call to strike. It's a 1-1. And Kjerstad gets into this one. You can forget about it. Bye, birdie. Heston Kjerstad is in a mood. Again, last night, 4 balls put in play, all of them over 100 miles an hour. And finally, it's paying off for him. He goes yard. The Orioles now lead it 6-2 on a 2-run homer. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
6-2. Splash it up. They left Tanner Bibee out there a little bit too long. Too late now. They're going to the pen. We lead it 6-2. Very nice.
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Whew. Ha. So the matchup tomorrow is Povich versus Abbott. Hey, Abbott. Get that in there. Povich versus Abbott. Let's call that 6:55. Or wait, let's make it 6:50. 6:50. Go on the air. All right. So that's been changed. You can see at the bottom of your screen. Boom. Look at that updating in real time. The Bell Atlantic call to the bullpen. This is the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the man that sold to the man who got the book that got Bubba cooked. Anybody remember that commercial? If anybody can find me that clip, please put that up in the Discord. Man, James Earl Jones used to make those Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages commercials. He must have made like 30 of them or so. But there's one where, I don't know, a guy's going fishing, and he's trying to catch a fish named Bubba, I guess. It's just the way James reads his lines. It's like a fairy tale or something. Kjerstad, look at that swing. Hell yeah, man. That was a Blue Origin hit right there. 6 obnoxious ladies should have been on that flight. Yeah, bite me, Jeff Bezos. Here is Ryan Mountcastle. He hits a first pitch to center field straight away with the fielder Thomas already playing pretty deep. He makes the catch, and this inning is now over. So a new pitcher came in and got an out on one pitch, that being Jacob Junis. On to the 7th inning. The Orioles now lead it 6-2. All right. Since I've been on your channel, you picked up 100 subs. Alan, I don't know how long you've been on, dude, but trust me, if you were here last year, we were averaging 20 subs a night. On a good night, 30. We were crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Now, I get it. Over time, you know, once you've subbed, you know, you're in. And that brings down, I don't know, you know what I mean, right? Like, eventually, you can't keep that rate up forever, but I thought maybe we were still on that rate. Ocean City, go on vacation, leave on probation. It's a daydream nation. This is the book that got Bubba cooked on YouTube? That's how you get there? It's that easy? No way. This is the book that got... Oh, my God. It's so nice to know that other people out there have an obsession with stuff like this.
CBS. This is the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the man who read an ad that ran in the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the store that sold to the man who read an ad that ran in the book that got Bubba cooked. This is the lake next to the store with an ad in the book that got Bubba cooked. And this is Bubba. Continuing CNP telephone.
All right, Nolan Jones takes a curveball, ball 1. Sugaon is out here for inning number 7. Are you kidding me? Pitch. That's a breaking ball low, 2-0. We need to have somebody warm. I don't care. I like to see Sugaon get a shot in the 7th, but one base runner, and we need to make sure we've got some action in case, you know, he's at the end of his line here. 2-0 pitch. And that one smoked on the ground, and Mountcastle able to... Wow, that ball... Wow, that was an interesting play. And Jones is actually hurt. Or I think maybe he's just laughing. He's laughing. So what happened is Mountcastle's kind of smothered this ball, but wasn't able to pick it up quickly. He did eventually pick it up, throw to first, but it hit Jones right in the chest. Right in the belly, perhaps. Yeah, that was a belly shot. Oh, right in like the belly button. He's okay. Both Mountie and the hitter there. What the hell? Who the hell was that? Nolan Jones, they're laughing about it. Okay, we got a runner at first, nobody out. Alec Thomas takes inside. Come on. You get one more base runner, Tomo. One more, dude. I know you're only on 80 pitches. Pitch count is fine. But what I do know is this. We got a fit Cano. We got a fit Mountain. Like, we got our top leverage guys in the bullpen ready to close this out for you if you need the help. Count is 1-1 now. We got to win this series, folks. We got to win this series. We got to win. We got to win. We got to win. Hit on the ground. Shortstop. Gunner flipped to second for one. Holiday to first. 2. A double play. That's how you draw it up, folks. Base is empty now. I'm enjoying the Gunner and Holiday Keystone combo. And I hear some hallway activity right now. Uh-oh. We got a curveball in there for a strike to Schneemann. 2 down, nobody on, top of the 7th. Schneemann 2 for 2, including a home run. Let's see if Sugaon can get him the third time around. There's a foul ball at the plate. He's got him 0-2. Sugao's ERA now under 3.5. Thank you for that update, Michael. Fantastic. Folks, you're looking at our ace right now. Like it or not. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Appeal. No swing, apparently. So, we got called out by the home plate umpire in a check swing that looked about the same as this one. But he appeals this time. Okay. 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. A lefty up for the Guardians now in their bullpen. I have not identified him. Tim Herron. Now I have. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Sugaon completes 7. Seven strong innings. Old BW is back. Old BW can smell a win streak. Oh, yeah, it smells good. That's the smell of winning. You know what I'm going to do if we win this game? You know what I'm going to do when we win this game, Seth MacFarlane? I'm going to go out tonight and satisfy a lady. Maybe a couple. But then again, I don't have season tickets, so do I even count? I don't know. But I'm going to prove, I'm going to stand up for my Orioles dudes back in Baltimore, all right? I'm going to go out there and...
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
All right, well, that soundbite doesn't really clear up whether or not the lady is satisfied, but... I'll bring back a receipt, all right? By the way, I got to go to immigration today. I think I told you, if you remember, 90 days ago, my last report, I go there after confirming when the appointment is, and the representative from the school doesn't show up. I call after like 20 minutes, them being late, and they're like, oh, that's tomorrow. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, I confirmed this. Well, I'm like, well, send somebody down here. I'm here. Well, then we can't do that. So, Jackson Holiday. Oh, I forgot. Forget my dumb story. I'll try to wrap it up later. We got to get some cakes on the griddle because it's a 7th inning stretch, and now Jackson Holiday's already up with a 2-0 count. I've fallen so far behind. And Holiday hits a little soft liner into left, opposite field, leadoff single for Jackson. Folks, sorry I'm late to the party. It's time to throw some, what do you call it? Why isn't this working? I can't click on anything. There. Throw some Old Bay on the griddle. All right, that's not quite right. Cakes on the griddle. I don't want to yell it tonight because I've already made so much noise. And I'd rather save my outbursts for when the Orioles do amazing things. Cakes on the griddle. Old Bay on the griddle. We miss you, Colton Cowser. Folks, there's 131 of you here right now. 78 have hit the like button. So nearly half of you have not. That's okay. You have time to do it now. We got a 3-0 count on Ramon Arias.
I have a brother.
Please hit the like button. The thumbs up. It's at the bottom of your screen. It takes just a sec. We like to get well over 100 likes here in the Charm City chat on a nightly basis. 3-1 now, the count on Ramon. Jackson at first base, nobody out, bottom of the 7th, 6-2, Baltimore. Check on the runner, Holiday's back. And folks, let some people know about the channel. We need some growth. There goes Jackson. The pitch, it's in there for strike 2. The throw is in time. My goodness. 3 outs on the base paths tonight. Why do we continue to pick up the phone? He was out. It was not even close. Perfect throw. Right there. Jackson slid right into the glove. Full count on Ramon. Oh, we're not on the other page yet? Or what happened? I should go back. There, we're over here now. This one's foul tipped at home plate. Still a full count on Arias. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. Holiday erased after a leadoff hit. Trying to steal second. Payoff pitch. That one's hit in the air and back out of play. Well, Solarino, I came here to do 2 things. Kick some ass and chew some bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble gum. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground. Third base. That's a fair ball. And there's going to be no play. Third baseman Arias just lobbing the ball toward first for some reason. He never had a play. He was in foul ground by the time he fielded this one, with his momentum taking him away from where he needed to throw it. So he double clutched it as well.
Yeah, I tell you what, he double clutched it as well. Sid Mullins is coming up.
Well said, now you know what to do.
By the way, Tyler O'Neill is still day-to-day with that neck discomfort. We've got Tim Herron, a lefty, coming on for the Guardians. 1 out, runner at first in the bottom of the 7th inning. Baltimore trying to expand on this lead. They got the top of the order with Mullins and Gunnar, a couple of lefty bats, so hence the move to the southpaw for the Guardians. We take a break. It's 6-2 Baltimore. Hi. So, yeah, anyway, I go to the immigration office. I have a scheduled appointment. Nobody shows up. I call, and I'm like, well, can you come here now? And they're like, no, you'll have to come back with us tomorrow. And I'm like, well, great. You wasted my afternoon. It's kind of an ordeal to get to and get into the immigration. It's always just chaotic. Lots of people. So guess what happens? Now my next 90-day report has come up. It's around, right? I turned in my passport a couple of weeks ago, gave them plenty of time, and the person in the office sat down and wrote out this here appointment slip, okay? Which says April 18th, which is today now. You're still on the 17th, at 13:30, which is 1:30 p.m. That is the scheduled appointment to meet my representative at the immigration office to get processed, okay? So what happens? Yesterday, on the 17th, that's yesterday for me, don't get confused, I get a phone call about 1:30, 1:45 in the afternoon, and somebody's like, hey, Mr. Steven, you're not here for your appointment. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm not, because the appointment's tomorrow. Well, we're here now. Can you come now? I'm like, no. Well, why not? Because I'm busy? We made an appointment. I took a photo of this, sent it to the message on that number, called back 10 minutes later to make sure that we were still on for today. And the dude hung up on me. I'm like, so are we good for tomorrow? He's like, yeah, tomorrow. Click. I'm like, what? I'm the bad guy because you screwed up for the second time? Here's a fly ball out to left, 2 down. Mullins flies out to Quan. Here comes Gunnar Henderson. So, yeah, this visa agency and this school this year has been a pain in my butt. They are really annoying me all to hell. Hey, High Priest of the Church of Tea. Long time no see, my friend.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Game screen is stuck. What, on Mullins? It happens from time to time. 0-1 on Gunnar. 2 for 3 tonight. Runner at first, 2 down, and that's an outside edge called strike. 96-mile-an-hour fastball from Heron. 0-2 on Gunnar. All right, well, High Priest, when you're sleeping, can you have my game on your YouTube? Just mute it. Give me that watch time while you sleep. Or just keep it really low. Maybe you wake up in the middle of the night, got to take a leak, and then you got to, or middle of whatever. I guess it's not the middle of the night for you. In the evening, Hunter Gaddis, right-hander, up for the Guardians now. Man, look at the beard on this dude. 2-2 on Gunnar. Pitch. Low and away. Full count. Teaching or attending? What, the school? Oh. I was a student at this particular school. It's a long story. You don't want to hear it, but I'm not teaching. This ball's hit on the ground in second. Schneeman over to first, and this inning is over. We're heading now to the 8th inning. Is it Cano time? Got a 4-run lead. I don't want to play around. We're definitely going to see Bautista pitch the 9th. I can guarantee it. Last time I said that, I guaranteed it. And that guarantee held firm. He will pitch the 9th. Who's pitching the 8th? I think it's Cano's turn. It's Blewett time? Did anybody see anybody getting loose? It might be Sir Anthony. It might be Sir Anthony. It's got to be Sir Anthony or Cano. Who's due up? We have a righty, a switch, and a left. 8, 9, and 1. But, I mean, you're much more worried about the lefty bat of Stephen Kwan than you are the right-handed bat of Austin Hedges, despite the fact that Hedges does have a home run tonight. Typically, Austin Hedges is one of the easier outs. Stephen Kwan, not so easy. He's 0 for 3 tonight. And you can see he's still hitting 300. So he's due. So I would probably just go right to a lefty. Because if you go to a righty right now, you're going to get Kwan up there, and you can't go to a lefty because you got to face a minimum 3 guys. I would go to a lefty here. Because after Kwan, you got J-Ram, switch hitter, doesn't really matter. Kwan's the biggest matchup issue coming up in this next inning. Give me a lefty. We'll see who's coming. How about Tomoyuki Sugaon tonight, folks? 7 innings. 7 complete innings. Longest start by an Oriole pitcher this season. No kidding. It's Keegan Aiken. It's a lefty, and your boy made the right call. We go to a lefty here. This is the right move. This is the right move. First pitch has popped up. And the right-handed bat of Austin Hedges makes an out on the infield. Jackson Holliday with the catch, 1 down in the 8th. The Orioles up by 4 with 5 outs to get. We have a change in the defense. Looks like Ryan O'Hearn is out of the game. Ramon Laureano in left field. Kjerstad moves from left to right. Brian Rocchio at the plate, 1 for 2. He takes a look at that slider. Back door, just kissing the outside corner. Perfect first pitch strike. Why don't people give Aiken enough credit? This pitch is low. 1-1. Of course, whenever I say something like that, I'm just waiting for a shoe to drop. But look, Keegan Aiken has been about as consistently reliable as anybody the past couple of seasons out of this pen. This pitch is high. 2-1. Infield, outfield, all playing straight away to Rocchio. Called strike 2-2 on a changeup. Ain't no fakin', ain't no mistaken. Even if the ump is named John Bacon, folks, it's Keegan Aiken. As this pitch is fouled straight back, it's still 2-2. Look at the love pouring out on the Charm City chat. We got hearts and smiles and celebrations. Can you feel the love, folks? 2-2 the count. This is what happens when the positive energy starts to flow. This is what happens. Good things start to happen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up in the pen. Are we going to bring him on for the night? Are we really not going to use the mountain tonight? I can't believe that we won't. Called strike 3. Bottom of the zone on a changeup from Keegan Aiken.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Keegan. 2 down. And here's that lefty bat of Kwan. You get those 2 guys out at the bottom of the order, and now the matchup you want. First pitch to Kwan is outside for ball 1. 4-run lead. And now the tough part of this order with Kwan and J-Ram, even if they do something here, they can't take a lead on us. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Base is empty. 2 down. Top of the 8th. 1-1 pitch. Inside. 2-1. That one's hit in the air to left. Long run near the foul line. Is anyone going to get there? A sliding attempt by Laureano, and it's just out of reach in foul territory. Great effort by Laureano. Just couldn't get to it. He got his glove on the ball after it took a bounce. But yeah, he was about a foot or two short of making that catch. 2-2 on Quan. Pitch from Aiken. Swing and a foul ball. Oh, I thought he missed. Still 2-2. Quan chatting it up with the home plate umpire about something. Two balls, two strikes, two out. The pitch. That one's fouled off to the left. We'll do it again. I need a lucky. Whoa, what is that? Oh. I've got a little special lucky leftover, but this one's so small, it might not be worth it. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, just a bit outside. I've seen that called a strike by some umps this season, but it was outside. Full count. Payoff pitch to Quan. And he hits one into right, just over the glove of Mountcastle. Not hit all that hard, but that's Stephen Quan for you. This dude makes contact, and I told you he would get his. He would get his hit. We had Aiken in there. We had a good matchup. But Quan is a good hitter. We've kept him to a 1-for-4 night with a single. We'll take that. And it looks like that's it for Aiken. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to come in and finish off the 8th inning. Whether or not he pitches beyond that, we'll see. But call the bullpen for Dominguez. Yeah, this is rough. There we go. The Bell Atlantic call to the bullpen. That's fine. And if you're curious, my right thumb and middle finger are both burned to a crisp on the tips from smoking things like this. You can actually see bone. Probably not good. What are you going to do? Josh, if this were a cigarette, I would ask you to please call somebody to give me some assistance because I got a problem. Yeah, I wouldn't smoke a cigarette like this. Are you kidding me? Insane. Drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad. You ever notice that Mr. Mackey kind of sounds like Dr. Phil? You see, she's trying to, load a dishwasher using a potato sack, and he's trying to build a lawnmower using Legos and pipe cleaners. You hear what I'm saying? You see the analogy I'm drawing here? Okay. This is first pitch to... We got to refresh this game. Oh, no. The camera fell. That's a foist. I don't know what you're looking at, but... All right. Good Lord. Oh, boy. I guess I've lost all of the, what do you call it? The Hollywood magic. Hold on. How do you do this? That's a first. Okay. Boy. Tell you what, things are going crazy over here tonight. The game. Oh, yeah. I want to maybe get that on. Now what's going on? What are we doing here? What are we doing? What the hell is this? Come on. All right. And the fourth wall literally fell. Why isn't this turning on now? It's just a spinning wheel of death. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Come on, man. I guess just follow the scoreboard on your screen there. Looks like the inning just ended, which means no runs for Cleveland. We're going to the bottom of the eighth. It's still 6-2. I like it. Sir Anthony with the strikeout, and I got the game back up. All right, so for whatever reason, the baseball gods did not want me to see Dominguez strike out Jose Ramirez, but he did. And we still lead by this score right up here. 6-2, bottom of the eighth. One more chance to add on. And we're going to win. We're going to win. A streak. A streak. What the hell was Ramirez doing? What happened? What happened with the strikeout of J-Ram? Did he do something weird? I didn't see it. He swung at two of the worst pitches ever. Lovely. Lovely. I didn't see it. I'm annoyed by that. I wanted to see that. Is this sub count live tonight? I feel like the numbers have changed. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. Our next goal is 25-55. And on the strikeout pitches, bat went flying. Oh, so really bad. Damn. I really wanted to see that. I would have been laughing. Oh, well. Yeah. So what do we got? Adley Laureano in the game for O'Hearn. He's going to be due up second. And Jordan Westberg, who, by the way, is down to hitting 186. Jordan. What is going on, dude? You're like 0 for your last 25, man. I don't know what's going on with Jordan Westberg, but it's starting to scare me. Rutschman, batting from the right-hand side, takes a curveball that looked outside to me, but they called it a strike. Yanks and Rays are only in the fifth? Yeah, I would assume that it must be rain. That ball's hit foul off to the right. 0-2 on Adley.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
0 for 2 tonight, but he did draw a walk. He's hitting .215. Man, these averages need to go up. Hey, thanks, Baxter. Baxter speaking the truth, folks. Liking and subscribing is free. And it's worth it, especially the subscribing part. Called strike 3. Rutschman turns around to look at the ump. Doesn't say much, but he's staring him down, and the crowd is booing. But I got to tell you, this pitch is strike. It's a strike. Backdoor curve. Perfectly spotted. So Tim Herron has done his job. With the right-handed bat of Laureano now due up. Guardians going back to the pen for a righty. Think it's going to be Hunter Gaddis. Looks like he's coming out now. With 1 out, bases empty in the bottom of the eighth. 6-2 Baltimore. 7 hits. Cleveland had 6 hits. That's true. Being a Magic member isn't free, but it's worth it. Here's It's pretty much free, folks. Being a Magic member is pretty much free. You know what it costs you? 17 cents a ball game. 17 cents. We're talking about less than a penny per frame. Top of the first, less than a penny. Bottom of the first, less than a penny. Add it all up by the end of the game. 17 cents. That's what it costs per game to be a Magic member and support the channel, folks. I mean, where are you going to find a deal like that? It's not really a deal. You can just watch what I'm doing for free. But where are you going to find an offer like that? I don't know. Hey, JJ. 2 more to 100 likes. We'll get there. Fantastic. Over 150 people right now. Folks, the numbers are looking pretty... I'm going to do my Fargo impression. The numbers here are pretty sweet. The numbers look pretty sweet here. We've got 160 people in the chat, eh? 1,200 people. Oh, you know, kind of funny looking. Yeah, the Charm City chat can be kind of funny looking. Yeah, we're going to hit 100. Let's blow past that. Come on, man. $1.25. That's what I'm talking about. Folks, you're watching. Hit the like button. Do me a solid. Hook me up. Jeez. You okay there, Margie? Oh, now Janet is going to suddenly criticize my impressions. How many impressions have I done, Janet, since you found this channel? 300? All right, so a couple of them suck. What do you want me to do? 1-0 pitch. That one's line foul into the crowd. Off to the left, 1 ball, 1 strike, Ramon Laureano. Hitting 125, just a couple of hits and 18 at-bats, but one of them left the yard. Make it 2 for 16. 2 for 16. That's how you get a $1.25 average. There's a called strike, 1-2. Yeah. Too many to count, but it was a really... What do you mean, First of all, there's like countless different tribes with different like dialects, and how do you just sound Indian? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. We got a ground out here. There's 2 down after a ground out from Ramon Laureano. Here is Westberg. And, man, let's just finish up tonight at the plate with a hit from Westy. Don't have to do more than that. Just get him a hit. Get him off this this OFA run he's been on now for several games. Again, his average is now well below 200. This is not my Jordan Westberg. This pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
West is that way.
As promised, Felix Bautista is up in the Oriole bullpen and will come on for the top of the 9th. 1-1 pitch. Called a strike, knee high at 96. It will not be a save situation for Felix, but we don't care. We just want to win a series. This pitch is up, and Westberg missed it. High fastball. Catcher had that high target. Gaddis hit it. Westy continues to slump. Folks, we head to the 9th inning. The mountain is coming on out. Where's my mountain?
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
That's right.
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
We go to the 9th. You know, I gotta work on these emojis because my Charm City mountain emoji, it looks like it was created by a kindergartner as like a project. make an emoji, and that's what the kindergarten came up with. But you know, what are you gonna do? We got Milkman. We got the classic Oriole bird. We got a can of Old Bay. we got Popeye, and that's replaced the Tony Tater with a Tyler O'Neill reference. Where are the bees tonight? How dare you ask me that? Not the bees. You really want to know? Not the bees. Oh, gosh.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
It's those eyes, folks. I tell you what, being stung by a bunch of bees, never fun, but when they all, like, just directly go for your eyeballs, first of all, that's just nuts. Why bees would all want to sting you in your eyes, I don't know. Like, apparently none were stinging him in his tongue or lips because he's speaking very... Like, wouldn't it be difficult to be talking like this while bees were stinging you the way that he's... Listen to this.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
My eyes. My eyes. Really, dude? Come on, man. Come on. Not the bees. You wouldn't say not the bees. You would just immediately go, ah, God, what the fuck? Shit. Ah. You don't have lines for a situation like that. There's no lines. There's just chaos. Felix Bautista, folks.
Oh, boy, is this great!
It's the top of the ninth. Carlos Santana, 3-4-5 hitters due up for the Guardians. First pitch from the mountain is, holy cow, that is above the head of everybody. And just tell me that Felix's arm is okay after a pitch like that. Good Lord. We doing okay there, Mountain? Let's get it back under control. 1-0 pitch. And that ball smacked on the ground through their hole on the right side for a base hit. And you got to give credit to the veteran Santana on that one. That was a pitch up above the zone. And he actually hit it on the ground. Hard. First man on for the Guardians. Gabriel Arias coming up. Arias 0 for 3 so far tonight. He's had a pretty hot series. First couple of games. $8mm. Yeah, if you love a good snuff movie, here's a ground ball. Backhanded at third. Throw it to second for one, and that's all they'll get. But what a play by Ramon to keep this ball from going down the third baseline, or else we would be sweating right now. It'll be a fielder's choice. Nice play by Ramon.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Oh, is that your voice, Seth MacFarlane?
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Ah, do you? Yeah, I've heard you talk a little something about Oriole fans. I don't know if I'm going to keep you around on my soundboard, man. Nolan Jones looks at a first pitch strike. 1 on, 1 out in the ninth. Oh, 1 pitch from Bautista outside at 98 miles an hour, 1-1. Felix blowing on his pitching hand for a little warmth. Maybe a little bit of moisture. 1-1 pitch. And a swing, a half-hearted swing by Jones on a pitch up. Strike 2. Ground ball could end the ball game, folks. First base, 1 out. What was that? I think Another weird gnat just flew by. This ball is high. 2-2. Folks, the Reds are coming to town tomorrow night. They just lost in extra innings to the Mariners tonight, 11-7. We'll talk about that series in the post game. 2-2 coming. Low, and there goes the runner. Throw is offline. Rutschman throwing the ball down there on the third base side of the second base bag. Even if that ball was right on the money, it might have been a little bit late. Arias steals the base. Little surprised they're running in that situation down 4. But, hey, they're stealing bases. We can't seem to do it ourselves. And that is ball 4. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. So now that steal really doesn't matter. And they risked, and they took a risk with it. It worked, but it also didn't really matter in the end. That free pass puts 2 men on base for Alek Thomas. This will not be a clean save for Bautista. He's got a couple of guys on base here. Actually, that's not even a save situation. Not a clean appearance. Let's just get this W, baby. Come on. Mountain gets the sign. And the first pitch to Thomas after a check on second, a extended check. Here's the pitch, and that's a straight sinker. They call it a sinker. It didn't really sink. That one was a straight line to the catcher's glove. It's 0-1. Thomas 0 for 3 tonight. That ball's hit on the ground, foul. 2 strikes. Let's go. Get this guy out. A win tonight will get us back to 8-10. And, hell, if we keep on chugging, how about a sweep of the Reds and we come out next week with a winning record on Monday? How'd that be? Check on second. Pitch in the dirt. That ball went about 57 feet. One and 2 on Thomas. To stay out of the possible game, I still think it's a risk, Dan, right? Wouldn't you think that's... I mean, I get that part of it, but I think the overall risk-reward, I wouldn't do it. I mean, unless, boy, the crowd is super loud on the ump with that last pitch called ball 2. I'm liking that the Oriole fans are razzing the ump. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. A splitter at the top of the zone.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. 2 down in the 9th. Folks, get up. Get your asses up off the couch. We're going to have a win streak. And it's Schneeman. Who else? Who else to get this series? There's a breaking ball for a called strike. 0-1 on Schneeman. He struck out his last time up. How about we do it again? 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. Gets away. Runners will stay put. 1-1 the count on Schneeman. There is a pinch hitter on deck in the form of Kyle Manzardo, lefty bat. We saw him earlier in this series as a DH. The chant of "Let's Go O's" fills up the yard on a 1-1 pitch, 2 down in the 9th. Here it is. Swing and a miss. A split finger. One more strike. Get up. Oh, you can tell these fans are hungry for this win, man. That's what it's all about. When you struggle, it makes winning all the more special. This one's fouled away. Still 1-2. It means more. It just means more. You have adversity. The chips are down. You start to show some signs of getting on track. 2 strikes, 2 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss! And the Orioles are in the win column. A strikeout from the mountain to close the door.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. It's magic, you know. It's magic.
Folks, final score. Orioles 6, Guardians 2. 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors. 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors for Cleveland. 3 home runs on the night. A solo shot by Gunnar Henderson to give us a 1-0 lead in the first. A 3-run Earl Weaver special by Ryan O'Hearn to give us a 4-2 lead in the third. And then Heston Kjerstad, a 2-run shot in the 6th to widen that lead to 4 to make it 6-2. I guess we were home run dependent tonight, folks. Sorry about that. Kjerstad's bomb went 420 feet. O'Hearn's 418. Gunner's 414. What else did we have? We left only 2 men on base. How about that? Just 2 men left on base. That's because 3 other guys were thrown out on base. Gunner got caught stealing, Holiday got caught stealing, and Ramon Arias got picked off. Tomoyuki Sugaon, folks. How about that? 7 innings, 5 hits. Did not issue a walk. He did give up the home run ball, but it was a solo shot on back-to-back batters. And, folks, you got to just consider that a bit of a fluke. Austin Hedges and who's the other light bat at the bottom of the order that got his? Brian Rocchio? Who was it? No, Schneeman. Schneeman and Hedges. The law offices of. Yeah, that's not going to happen too often. Keegan Aiken comes in and does Keegan Aiken things. He's got an ERA of 2.79. You like that, don't you? Sugao's ERA now at 3.43. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets an out. His ERA is 0. His whip is under 1. And then the Mountain. Not really closer-like numbers so far. His whip is 2. He's giving up 2 base runners per inning. And he did it again tonight with a hit and a walk. But he worked out of it with a couple of strikeouts. Not a save situation. He still has just 1 on the season. But that is something we can live with. Folks, the Orioles have won back-to-back games for the first time this season. It took game 18 to get there, but we're there. We are so there. Where are we right now? Well, it looks like we're tied with Tampa in the standings. Let me look at the live standings. This one doesn't appear to be updated. Where are you at? This hasn't updated either. Or were we 6-10 before this game? What were we before this game? Are we now 7-10? I thought we had moved to 8-10. What are we? Crap. Let me double check. Yeah, we're 8-10. We're 8-10. Okay. All right, so even on MLB.com, they haven't. Okay, now it's just updated. Folks, we are now tied with the Rays and above them, for whatever reason, in the standings. We're only 1 game behind Boston, tied with 10 losses. And, yeah, it's the Yankees and Blue Jays that have made a little bit of distance. 2.5 behind Toronto, 3 behind New York. Folks, remember this, okay? We've got, whoa, Melanie. Melanie, that's the most cleavage I've ever seen from you. What? Okay, Melanie. I tell you what, Melanie, I got to prove Seth MacFarlane wrong. Why don't you slip me some digits? We'll talk after the game. All right, Melanie, you do you. What was I going to say? Yeah, so next week, right, we hit the road. But listen, it's not even really hitting the road because first 3 games of a 6-game road trip, we're just running down I-95 to play the Nats in D.C. Folks, I've ran back and forth between Baltimore and D.C. a million times. That's not a road trip. That's just going down to D.C., okay? So we got a long homestand, and then we're still basically home. Everyone's going to sleep in their own beds at night when they're playing D.C., right? We're not staying in a hotel, right? So after that, we hit Detroit for 3 games out there, and then we come back home, which means a week from Monday, the Yankees are coming here. A week from Monday. So what do we do with these next 9 games? All right, we got 3 against the Reds, 3 against the Nats, and 3 against the Tigers. If we can play a 6-3, hell, I'll even take a 5-4. But as long as we're on the winning side of this next 9 games, and I feel like we should, all at home except Detroit, I'm counting D.C. as a home game. I'm sorry. All right? If you're an Oriole fan, drive on down to Nationals Park and support the Orioles, for Christ's sake. It's right there. It's easy. Jump on the Mark train or whatever. You go right to Union Station. You hop on another metro, and you're there. You don't even have to drive. Go to the game in D.C. Why not? Well, I'll tell you why not. The ballpark is lousy. I love D.C. I love Washington, D.C. But, man, that ballpark is just so sterile and lifeless to me. Nothing like Camden Yards. Nothing like Memorial Stadium. Not even like RFK Stadium. I preferred watching the Nats when they were at RFK, to be perfectly honest with you. That ballpark at least had a little bit of character to it. I don't know what it is about Nationals Park, but it just feels lifeless to me out there. I don't know. But anyway, I digress. We have, what do we have? I don't know. Let me go over here because you're staring at information that is like cut off and it doesn't really matter. Okay. I got to breathe. We won, folks. We won. Hey, folks. Tomorrow is, we won. We won the series. We won. I got to shout out Sugaon. And what's this one?
Hey, Mikey.
Why do I have that one?
Hey, Mikey.
I don't know what that one's for. Anyway, what's the deal? What am I doing? What time is it? 8:10. When do I have to be at? I got 5 hours. Okay. What are we doing? Oh. Tomorrow night against the Reds. It's going to be I'm doing a terrible post game here. It's going to be Cade Povich on the mound against Andrew Abbott. Is that right? Yeah, Andrew Abbott, a southpaw for Cincinnati. Abbott is off to a great start. He has a ERA of just 1.80, 1-0 record. Oh, has he only pitched 1 game? Is that it? Okay, so I must have started the season on the injured list. Maybe I'm not reading this right. Looks like he's only made 1 start, went 5 innings, gave up 1 run. That's how you get an ERA of 1.8. Gave up just 2 hits and a walk. No, 2 hits and 2 walks over 5 innings, 5 strikeouts. That's what he's done. 1 game against the Pirates a few days back. So, not a whole lot to glean from But Abbott is a pretty good pitcher. He's pretty good. We gotta continue to wake the bats up against this guy. We're gonna be facing some lefties coming up, by the way. 2 of the 3 starters against the Reds are southpaws, and 2 of the 3 against the Nats are also left-handed starters. So we're gonna be seeing the likes of Gary Sanchez, Ramon Laureano, and help us, Jorge Mateo, maybe? We'll see. Anyway, it's going to be Cade Povich on the mound for us. By the way, Andrew Abbott from Lynchburg, Virginia. 25 years old, still quite young. Hunter Green and Nick Lodolo, those are the other 2 starters for this series. Yes. We will have on Saturday what is still an open spot. Brandon Hyde was quoted as saying he doesn't want to make it a bullpen game, so I'm still putting on my money on Brandon Young to be called up and make his major league debut for the Saturday night game. Excuse me, it's not a night game. That's mid-afternoon. Late afternoon. 4 o'clock. Why are we doing a 4 o'clock start at home? What a dumb start time. I got to call a game that starts at 3 a.m. Really? Yeah, okay. So come on back for tomorrow's game. We're playing the Reds. This first game will be 7:05 first pitch. I'll be on the air at 6:50. Okay? Let me check and see if there's a game I can send you to, although I've seen my colleagues showing up in the chat, so maybe they're already done. But there's one way I can find out. Take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can do anything. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I got nowhere to send you. Thanks so much to everybody in the Charm City chat tonight. Folks, I hope you're feeling good. I know I am. Jim Palmer looks pretty happy out there. He's doing some post-game wrap-up right now. I'm going to go get some breakfast. Probably take a nap. Get this immigration thing out of the way, and then I can breathe a little bit. Although whatever. All right, let me get out of here before I put my foot in my mouth. Folks, I'm giddy. I'm happy. We're on a win streak. We're 8-10. Let's go. Let's figure this out. You guys have a good rest of your night, folks, and come on back for tomorrow's game. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Good night, everybody.